Hey guys, welcome back to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on the Super Nintendo. Last time we were just the Black Ranger Zack in Area 3, who was played by Walter Jones, by the way. So now it's time for Amy Jo Johnson's character, Kimberly, the famous Pink Ranger. How could you forget? And also, this music is pretty neat. That's right. Actually, you know what is appropriate commentary for this? Beating up putties? You gotta be like Jason David Frank, the green white ranger that I also couldn't remember last time. That's who played him, Jason David Frank. And if you go look up clips of the show, every single time he fights putties or anything, he's always like, hut, see, yah, see, hut. It's always, I don't know, he says seat way too many times. So that is the only appropriate commentary. I'm being stupid, of course, but yes. But Amy Jo Johnson, let's talk about her. She's still gorgeous to this day, man. I don't care. Cause yeah, back then, it was like every 90s kid's crush was her. And rightfully so. Plus she kicks butt, look at this. Ah, crud. If you're dope as a controller, you can knock these down. Oh, don't be backing away from it. I was gonna use it as a weapon. That's right, there's chicken in crates, which is very safe. But I was actually looking up clips of the show, and yeah, it's really hard to bear these days. Forgive the horrible playing here, it's these dark green putties. They jump too frequently, and I don't know, it just makes it take longer. Not that it's really a problem. We've already been over how this was gameplay back in the day. To a degree. It was always a gamble with licensed games, but Bandai did a good job, I think. Yeah, heel to the crotch. But yeah, I was looking up clips of the show, trying to remember some stuff, because I was... What are you doing, dude? Jeez. I was trying to remember Walter Jones and Jason David Frank. I couldn't think of their names for the life of me. And that Walter Jones guy, he's really cool, actually. I saw a video of him reacting to Power Rangers, but it was with that Kim Possible voice actress. And it seemed like a kind of staged reaction thing, and they weren't really reacting, they were just kind of looking back. So, I don't know. But yeah, he seems like a really cool dude. And I find it very strange how in this day and age, any of us could just type in somebody's name and get their full bio. I mean, with celebrities, it's a little bit... it's just so weird how you could go on the Twitter and search for Walter E. Jones. And there you go, you could see what he did in the last 6 days, because he probably posted in the last 6 days. It's like, that's just crazy. Oh, here we go. I remember this dude. The Genie. I believe this is the Genie. Pterodactyl, man. Oh, that pose. That was a kind of very feminine pose. And the bow. Man, I was looking up clips of them with their weapons. And I forgot all about the bow. Like, if that's not a toy. Every single Power Ranger has a weapon, and they fuse together to make that ultimate thing. I don't know. They probably sold millions with that. But I don't know anybody who actually had the Ranger's weapons. Maybe like the Red Ranger's sword. But yeah, the bow, there was a whole... That's what's so cool, is they had episodes that were focused on each Ranger. There was a whole thing about Billy. And then there was a Pink Ranger focused episode where the monster that they had to fight, they discovered his weak point was like somewhere in his mouth, and the only thing that could reach it accurately was Kimberly's bow. But yeah, you gotta sit through the corny teenage dialogue of the 90s. It's like... it's really cringy. But at the same time, man, when you go back and look at that stuff... I miss it. I really do. The Juice Bar. And Vulcan Skull. Oh no. Get up there! Yeah! Oh, I should have been paying attention to that. This music's awesome. yeah, you could phase through things. That makes sense. Nuts. But yeah, like the whole love triangle between Kimberly, Jason, and then ultimately Tommy. Actually, was there even a love thing with Jason and Kimberly? Like, before Tommy was around, I thought there was something going on there. But yeah, the scenes with Tommy and Kimberly are so painful to watch these days. Plus, no group of teenagers hung out at their school cafeteria and was friends with the guy who served milkshakes or whatever the heck, smoothies, that's what it was. Like, who does that? What school do you go to that has a really awesome dude who wears a Hawaiian shirt every day and is all about making smoothies for the kids? I don't know, maybe there are some rich schools. Angel Grove High. Oh, I guess I should have used the bomb again, whoops. I just like to save it for the boss, because you never know when you're gonna get it again. Oh yeah, these things, forgot about those. But yeah, I don't know, it's just that time thing again, man. I can't sit with it. It bothers me so much. You have no idea how much it bothers me. Well, you probably do, because I talk about it all the time. You're gonna get it. But just something as simple as looking at the first season of Power Rangers, stare deeply at the actors and actresses' faces, and then look at them now. Oh yeah, this thing's annoying. It's just seeing how people age is the most depressing thing ever. Yeah, see, he likes to get stuck down there. I remember there's a bomb. The bomb would be the best way to take care of this, but I don't think there's a bomb pickup before the boss. I could be wrong, and in fact, okay, yeah, now I gotta lay the hurt down fast. Come on. Don't you dare go back down there. Darn it. Oh well, we're waiting again. It's okay, we still have full health. As soon as it turns back to the default green, then it's gonna start going down. Alright, just gotta time those. There we go, finally. But yeah, like I said, Amy Jo Johnson really hasn't aged much at all. Like, you can kind of tell a little bit, but she still looks great, man. Are we there? Yeah! This guy was always neat. I did actually look up the clip where they were fighting the genie, but maybe it wasn't this guy. But all of these characters in this game are from the first or second season. Because the second season is when they went Thunder Megazord. So this has to be all first season stuff. But I don't remember how many episodes it was per season. Wow, this guy's a joke! He starts teleporting like the... No? Crap, we didn't get to see Kimberly's bomb animation! Oh well, sorry about that. I could... Well, there really is no way... I could be here again, but then we miss out on all of Jason. Gotta be the Red Ranger, man. Austin St. John. Apparently he was 17 when he joined the show. He was the youngest of all the Rangers, which is weird because he was the leader. Yeah, you look at that dude. He was ripped. Like, that's another depressing thing. You look back at that show, the 17-year-old Austin St. John, the Red Ranger. As a 17-year-old, he's doing better than probably a lot of us are doing right now. Back then, I mean, as the show. And that's kind of what I'm getting at. By the way, this music's awesome, too. It starts off kind of depressing because it's like a weird cave thing. But actually, it has a really cool part coming up, too. Right here, I think? Yeah, I like it. Also, it kind of looks like he's wearing socks, not shoes. Limited Super Nintendo stuff. Yeah, this music's awesome, dude. Oh yeah, they got swords now? Whatever. Let's get it together. I'm playing sloppily. I keep on thinking... I was doing the same thing last video in Area 3. I feel like their arms have a greater reach than they do. And that's primarily the problem here. But yeah, that dude was ripped during all of that stuff. And they were all pretty decent at martial arts. Like the Jason David Frank guy, he's a black belt. Like a multiple-time black belt, or however the karate rankings go. If it is karate, I don't know. It's just, it makes me miss the teenage years. Just that feeling you have every day of high school. Oh, here we go. I remember this dude, definitely. Tyrannosaurus! You have to, man. Well, yeah, this little ninja dude, he's got a sword and then like a chain weapon, too. I remember that episode. So he was like this big threat or something. Ah, nuts. Yeah, see, the intro to this music is kinda... alright. I guess it sounds like end of the game, sort of. But then it gets really cool after all this twinkly nonsense. And that's what these games needed above all else. A great soundtrack. When the gameplay is minimal like this, the soundtrack is what you need. And I think these Power Ranger games pretty much deliver on that front. The movie one has great music too. And we've already played the Fighting Edition, that one had pretty good music as well. But yeah, it's like when you're in high school, like the Power Rangers are, or were. I guess they always are, each iteration. Like, the whole world is your oyster, as they say. Everything is free. You've got adults cooking food for you. So, I mean, you should probably learn how to cook and do some things for yourself besides just make a sandwich. But for the most part, if you're hungry, you can just be like, oh, why don't we go to the juice bar or whatever and have somebody make food for you. So you have all of this other time to devote towards whatever. So that's how you grow. It's like the one time in life where you're guaranteed all of the tools to become successful. It's just how are you gonna use it? And I miss it, man. Because you also have the fun school thing of every day going to school, like what's gonna happen? What big social thing is gonna happen? Like, speaking of Amy Jo Johnson, she's the type of girl that every day you would go to school and just be like, I wonder, maybe if I do this, or maybe if I get into this and get really strong this way, or I develop an interest in this thing, maybe Amy Jo Johnson will take notice. And like, that's such a rush, man. Just that fantasy, that daydreaming of maybe this year in school is gonna be the year that that girl notices me or something, you know? Stuff like that. It's like after high school, and then I guess like college is a little bit different because it's a more normal life rather than daydreaming. I don't know, man. It's just... my brain is not able to look at the past and not miss it. And I see stuff like that, like Austin St. John and how ripped he was and how great at martial arts he was as 17. And I look at myself now, I'm like double his age almost. Wait, am I? Holy crap, I almost am. I'm 2 years less than double 17 years old. That's nuts, dude. What the heck happened? And yeah, that 17-year-old guy had accomplished more than I have right now. That's hard to sit with. But that just goes to show you what I'm saying, is high school, you have all the tools available to become physically awesome, and then mentally kind of awesome too. That's right, the crazy ray gun. You can race to it, right? Yeah, I remember you could jump down early like that, and I should be able to just blitz to the end and start whacking it. That sounds absolutely horrible. Here we go. Yeah, how's it taste, putties? Okay, one's gonna survive. Nice. Right as it was about to launch. saw that, but too late. Yeah, props to whoever this composer is. I'm very curious. When the credits roll, we shall see. Boss time, it's gotta be. That was quite a long stage. I like this boss though. He's pretty cool. And we get to see the cool Tyrannosaurus firebomb. Probably do a little bit of damage on him first, though. Yeah. I don't know, something about this guy, he just seems like a cool boss character. Because a lot of them were just weird monsters, but this guy seems more humanoid, I guess? But yeah, you can't ever look at a TV show, even one as corny as Power Rangers, and hold it accountable to real life, or like compare real life to it, I mean. Because all of those shows and stuff that take place in high school, they play it up way more than school actually is. All the big drama shows and like, sure there's drama and relationships and stuff in high school. Alright, he switched weapons, wait. I feel like that wasn't very effective. He teleported and didn't take enough damage. That's right, we duck under that, and when he teleports, he goes back to the sword. This music is awesome too, man. Every time, every game, the music is the #1 thing for me. It's even modern stuff that actually has intriguing gameplay. You're done. There you go, that's all the on-foot ranger stages. Now we just got some Megazord battles and the game is beaten. I always loved this part as a kid. It was like the closest thing to the show. Saber-toothed tiger, man, that thing is awesome. And then Triceratops, that's the other thing I couldn't think of last episode. How do you forget Triceratops, really? Mastodon! Yeah, that thing was awesome too. It always shot freeze dust or powder or spray of some kind out of the nose. And then the pterodactyl. And then Tyrannosaurus, he always said it's so tough. And that's when you knew it was go time. And there it is, the original Megazord. Man, those Megazord fights, though, if you go back and watch them, it's just so bad. But it's awesome bad. Area 6. That's right, this dude, there was a whole... I remember this guy, he gave the Rangers a rough go of it, I remember, or something. I want to say I remember. But yeah, unlike the fighting game, this is a little weird. The power meter is auto-generating, and each little notch you get a new ability. So now I have ground fire. Then I get like this energy ball, and then when it's maximum, you shoot like a giant thing out of your sword. But other than that, like the dash sword is the best thing. But yeah, the controls are awful compared to the fighting game that I just played. Alright, let's do it! Oh, we blocked it! What is that? Come on! You're almost done! You're done. That's so awesome! Yeah, there's 3 secret codes, passwords that enable multiplayer in this, so player 2 could be the bad guys. And here we go, the final area. It's 2 bosses in 1 though, so I gotta do really well this first fight. I kinda remember this guy too. But that's really all of Power Rangers is I kinda remember this. I don't really remember much of anything. And had I not gone and watched those clips just now, I really wouldn't. Yes, this is good. Stab him in the foot. Some ground fire or a laser thing. Stop pushing me away. Come on, he's almost there! No! Gotcha! Alright, I took a little bit of a beating. Man! There's no end to this guy! Alright, let's see what this baby can do! I remember they always like scream in their helmets because of the sound. They had to yell so loud in order to get their voices through the helmets. Yeah, he's being a pushover. That doesn't happen, I remember. Okay, wait, we'll build it up to the next tier and then I'll launch that energy ball out. Unless I could get him before that. But... Oh, there it is! I was just about to do it. Whatever, I'll take it. Game over, Bob. Good job, Rangers. Observe the viewing globe. Oh, man. Back to Angel Grove High. Let's go to the juice bar with Bulk and Skull. This is the point after they save it, Bulk and Skull would come in and do something stupid and then they would all laugh and there you go. Look at Zack and the... Jeez. What is he doing with his mouth? Hip-hop keto. There was like a whole episode dedicated to that. He was teaching kids the art of karate, but in a hip-hop form, and he called it hip-hop keto. I don't know. But nothing beats the original cast. Maybe that's nostalgia. I'm sure the modern Power Rangers stuff is probably way cooler to watch, because it's not just clunky cardboard suits. There he is, doing it, and there's Bulk and Skull in the background. And yeah, see the guy behind Jason, the Red Ranger. There's that Hawaiian dude, I forget his name, but he was the guy who always gave him smoothies. Working for the FBI. It always sounds like this weird 70s song that has that as a lyric. And this song always makes me think of it for some reason. But there you go, that is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the very first game on the Super Nintendo. Definitely a fun little casual. If you got nothing better to do and you want to relive the past, what better way to do it? But I'm telling you, if you go back and look at some of those Power Rangers episodes, if you grew up with it... Wait, here we go, music. Iku Mizutani. Either way, those two guys did a pretty good job, I'd say. But yeah, the nostalgia hits hard if you go back and look at the Power Rangers stuff. The cringe is there too, but I don't know. Like I said, it makes me miss just all the school years, the constant chasing of potential dreams. What am I even saying? Getting all deep on a Power Rangers thing. Because of Power Rangers. That's what's so stupid about my brain. I watch Power Rangers and I get upset because... I don't know. So now, to complete the Super Nintendo trilogy, I gotta play Power Rangers the movie for the first time in my life. But I don't know if I want to do it right away. Like I said, I might do Super Star Wars first. But it is Father's Day morning right now. I got plans for the rest of today, so... Rita Repulsa! I was reading up a little bit about her, too. There you go, those are the 3 multiplayer codes to play as each of the bosses. For player 2, but there you go! Finn. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I might move on to the movie, but we shall see. Take care.